The Silver Linings and the Golden Prize. Martha sat in her cozy living room, waiting for her friends. She has lived in this village since 1970, and she loves her community. Before she moved here, she lived in London for 2 years, but she found the city too loud. Today, her club, the Silver Linings, was meeting to discuss the upcoming village fair. As she stood up, she noticed the front door handle. "Oh dear," she whispered. "This handle is very loose. I must get it fixed before the guests arrive." Soon, there was a knock at the door. Betty and Rose arrived. Betty always arrives exactly on time, but Rose arrived just in time to see the kettle boil. "It is one of our customs to start with tea," Rose laughed. Betty sat down and sighed. "I'm afraid I was a bit out of the loop regarding the start time. I thought we were meeting later." Martha smiled warmly at them both. "Do not worry. Help yourself to some biscuits while the tea is hot." "It appears the room is very cold today," Betty noted, rubbing her arms. Martha sighed and pointed to the corner. "The heater is out of order. I had the repairman look at it yesterday, but he didn't have the right parts. I will have him come back tomorrow to finish the job." Betty shivered. "I don't like the cold." Rose sat down and nodded. "Neither do I," she said, before she couldn't help but let out a long yawn. "Pardon me, it was a late night." They began to talk about their lives. "I worked at the local library from 1980 to 2005, Rose said proudly. "And I have worked there as a volunteer every Tuesday since I retired." Martha nodded, looking around the room. "I often lose my glasses these days, so I can't read as much as I used to. It is a miracle I found them on the bookshelf this morning." Rose smiled. "You do need to be more careful with them, Martha." "We must discuss the baking contest," Martha said. "The mayor will be the judge this year." Betty looked interested. "What is the prize?" she asked. "I hope the price of eggs hasn't gone up again, or my cake will be very expensive to make." Martha laughed. "The prize is a beautiful golden trophy. I can lend you my secret lemon cake recipe, Rose, if you want to win." Rose shook her head. "Thank you, but I never borrow recipes. I have my own secret." Rose began to boast about her past successes. "My sponge cake is a wonder. It is the lightest in the village." Betty remained modest. "I don't like to brag, but the mayor told me my strawberry jam was excellent last year." Martha clapped her hands. "So do I. I think your jam is the best too. We must ensure all goods for our stall are of the highest quality." Martha looked at her calendar. "According to the official schedule, the fair starts at noon on Saturday. However, I am quite tied up with other commitments in the morning." Rose nodded. "I have many arrangements to make as well. I need to get my hair done at the salon before the opening ceremony." Martha smiled. "I do hope the mayor enjoys our presentation this year. We have worked so hard." Suddenly, a roaring sound filled the room. It was so loud it sounded like a plane was about to land or take off in the garden. Rose was so startled that she let out a loud, accidental burp. "Oh, how rude of me," she cried, turning red. Betty started to laugh. "Don't worry, Rose. It's just the neighbor's old tractor. He has habits of fixing it at the loudest possible volume." Martha stood up and walked to the door. "I forgot to tighten that handle," she said. She used her screwdriver and worked quickly. "There! I did manage to fix it myself. Sometimes you just need to do things yourself to get them done right." Betty watched her. "You are very handy, Martha. It's a miracle how you keep this house in such good condition after all these years." As the sun began to set, the ladies felt ready for the big day. "All goods are ready, and our plans are perfect," Martha said. Rose stood by the door. "We have lived through many fairs, but I think this one will be the best." Martha hugged her friend. "I agree. We did have a very productive afternoon." They looked out at the village, feeling proud of the Silver Linings.